for me.
I'm the bad guy. Duh.
Oh. Do you have a favorite food? Mine currently, like I have all kinds of favorite foods, right? Like anything bad for you. I love pizza and cheese and, well, cheese isn't bad for you. Go Dairy Farmers. But I love Tostitos, especially these Cantina Thin and Crispy chips. But I even more love the lime version, like the lime tortilla chips. It's my weakness. And then I've been getting this like microwavable cheese dip. Goodbye, all kinds of diets. Goodbye anything. Like I fast so that I can eat cheese dip and chips every dang day. Okay, so we are tonight having like a one pot dinner, which kind of is scary sounding, but we're actually doing pot roast. Well, it's not a pot roast. It is it's a chuck roast. So we get a beef, we get a half of a half. So it's actually a fourth, but the way it's processed is different. Every year we get a half of a half. And then this year we've been out of beef for months. Like we go through ground beef really quick. We go through our steaks really quick. We buy locally. So this is like one of my very last pieces of beef. We're getting another one, or actually getting a full half this month. And it's a lot of money up front, excuse me, but it's so much better, in my opinion, tasting than, and it's so much more convenient is what I really should say. Like, she's eating your hot dog. Did she eat her own hot dog? Okay, so it's not a big deal. Having a beef in the freezer, it's expensive up front, but then you have it. Like you don't have to worry about going to the grocery store and getting ground beef. Like I've been lost without beef in my freezer. So like I said, we're getting one processed now, currently. That will be here at the end of this month. And I'm gonna finish up this beef that we had last year with this chuck roast. So I'm gonna season it with just some, as you can see here, I've got it all thawed out. This is, you know, the good juice stuff. I'm gonna put onion powder, seasoned salt, and I'm gonna sear it in a Dutch oven. Do not know what a Dutch oven is? This is a Dutch oven. I got this for Christmas on Black Friday a couple of years ago. My mom bought it for me. It was super cheap at Kohl's. She said, I will buy it for you, but you will never use it. Challenge accepted. So I cook my pot roasts in here. I cook a few other things like soup. I'll cook soups that can just go in the oven after I've like made them and really like get all tasty and good. So I make an effort to prove my mom wrong and use it at least 2 to 3 times a year. Really, it ends up being way more than that. So I'm gonna put sear the pot roast in the pan with all that good like beef, you know, char that will get on the bottom. I will, then I think I'm gonna put onion soup mix. This will be new. I'm gonna do an onion soup mix on the top and bottom. And then I'm going to add a little beef broth and stick it in. After it cooks for a while, about an hour, hour and a half before, I'm gonna add in carrots and golden potatoes, the only potato to buy. Love golden potatoes. Cut those up, get that all into the pan, let them cook the rest of the time, and then that'll be it. That'll be supper. Pretty sure my kids won't eat it, but Jordan and I will. Where'd the kids go?
I don't know.
You get the blender?
I think they're in the blender.
Oh, hi, Reese. Oh, who else is in there?
Come in.
Rhett? Oh, there he is. How was supper?
Oh, it's delicious. We had roast, potatoes, carrots, everything to a man's heart. Oh, right, Reese?
Was it?
Mom knew how to get to Dad's heart. And now I'm stuffed.
What do you call yourself?
The master.
The grill master. We're having brisket for what I would call like kind of like
Our
a
first annual.
Friendsgiving kind of.
No,
It's like a pre-Thanksgiving.
kinda, but what we're doing We bought a camper this year, and we caught the bug pretty hard. And we caught the bug along with the rest of our friends. So we've had a lot of fun camping this summer. We stayed local most of the time over at Mark Twain, but we went to Bennett Springs and took a few other, down to Herman, took a few longer getaway trips. So we have decided to get together this weekend to plan out 3 or 4 trips maybe next year that we'd like to take. And so we're gonna get together. So this is our first annual Camping Palooza to prep for the next year, 2020 camping season. This is the sign of a good meat rub.
This is
I'm videoing.
Okay, how about that?
So I'm just finishing up my run, and I am just so thankful for a day like today to get outside. We got our Christmas decorations up. Again, it's almost 60, but this was kind of like the normal time for us since Thanksgiving is so late this year. So we spent the day as a family. We went to church, but working out, it just makes me feel like a different human being. Like if I eat too much or if I eat poorly, which is really my normal, I eat a lot of crap foods. You'd think at 28 I would know better. Like my face feels puffy and I feel puffy, and we ate a lot of food last night, and so I'm just grateful to get out in the fresh air. I'm grateful to just have the ability to like get out for just a little bit and work my legs. And I thank God every day that I have a body that will allow me to work out. Because honestly, that's how I keep my peace of mind. Like if I don't work out, I get kind of grouchy.
Okay.
Sunday night at the office. Jordan, what are we doing?
Working on 2020 budgets.
2020 budgets. There's a lot that goes into that. When I left the house today, I swear to you, it was like in the upper 50s. So brilliant Kylie said, okay, well, I'll just wear my sweatshirt to work. And now I'm at work and I have to go to the mailbox, and all I can find is Jordan's oversized coat and a scarf, because I'm pretty sure the temperature's dropping and we're like in the low 40s. And let's be real, it's cold. So we're making a trip to the mailbox. You would think at 28, I could get my life together. Today, I am so grateful for one more day of no rain and no snow and no bad weather, because we are so close to finishing up anhydrous application that we can taste it. And there's nothing more gratifying than like literally finishing something. So whether that be planting or harvest or fall fertilizer or spraying, like actually getting it all done is the best feeling. And going into winter and knowing that that's off our plate for the spring work. So we're in our last like section of fields. We really probably have about 1,000 acres left to get down, but that will only take us like 3 days should it hold out. So one more day is definitely appreciated when the weather starts to become an unknown.